back, everybody. I'm Kendall, and this is Mr. Brian. He lets the Patriots just like me.
Welcome back, everybody. Kendall, Gerard Mayo named the Patriots coach right after our last show.
Right after our last show. How did that happen?
So what do you think about that?
So what I think about that is I think it's going to be good. You know, Gerard Mayo is a really good coach, and he's going to be a good coach, and, you know, he was a good player, so I'm excited.
I think he was a great player. He was always fun to watch. I don't know how he will be as a coach, but I think this will be interesting. We'll find out this year, right?
We'll find out how this year, how this offense, how this goes.
How-
Speaking of that, Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien is no longer going to be with the Patriots.
I knew it. I called it all on.
Off to Ohio State.
Yep, off to Ohio State.
Okay, so with Gerard Mayo now as the head coach, how did the press conference go? Did you get to see that?
Yeah, I got to tell a little bit of it. You know, he's excited. You know, the first black head coach in the organization.
So does he have a nickname for Robert Kraft that he mentioned a few times
He does.
in the show?
Young Thunder, and then Thunder.
He was
Cat.
calling him Thundercat, Thunder. So apparently he has a nickname for the owner of the team.
And then Robert has a nickname for him. It's Lightning.
Okay, Coach Bill Belichick. Last week on our show, we were leaning Atlanta. How do we feel about that now?
Well, let me tell you guys. How I feel about that now is I feel good about it. You know, there was a joke about this.
Yes. So he had the first interview with Atlanta. He has a second interview coming up. There was talk about he was on the owner's yacht in some secret meeting, and you know, who knows? It seemed like it went well. He's got a second interview. There are some jokes floating around the internet about the interview. Do you want to tell us anything about that?
Yeah, I'll tell you guys about this joke. So those who are new and don't know, so the Patriots lost to the Patriots were down 20-3 at the half. It was 2017, 2016, whatever year it was. They were down at the half. So that's when the joke came from. And then they came back and won in overtime.
Yeah. So anyway, the joke's 28-3, referencing the old Super Bowl when we came back as the Patriots and beat them.
Which now they don't have any Super Bowl wins.
So
but maybe in the future.
So if Coach Belichick does end up in Atlanta, I mean, I feel like that's good because I can vote for him to get the wins record. We can vote for that, and we can still vote for the Patriots, and we won't have to face him a couple of times a year, right?
Yeah, which we're probably going to beat him.
I wonder if the owner had any discussions with Belichick about quarterback situations, like, hey, we might be able to get Russell Wilson, or we might be able to make a trade for somebody. They also have the number 8 pick, which is a pretty good place to be.
Yeah, that's a pretty good place to be.
So I guess we'll see if that's where he ends up.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
I don't know how Robert Kraft is going to look after everybody looks back on all of this. Coach Belichick is going to continue winning wherever he is. Okay?
Yes,
he wants
he
to
is.
win. Okay, Robert Kraft, Tom Brady got away. Now
did.
Coach Belichick got away. I guess time will tell, Kendall. We don't know.
Yeah.
So the number 3 pick. We've been talking about this for a couple of weeks now. Do we still think a quarterback will be picked by the Patriots?
I think so. You know, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it will be hard to, I don't want to say waste the pick, but a pick that high, you're going to have to take a good position, right?
Yep.
Most likely quarterback. So around the NFL, Kendall, how do we do on our picks from last week?
Well, I'll tell you guys how we did. I went 5-1, and you went 4-2.
4-2. We both had that Cowboys game. I think a lot of people got that wrong.
I think
right?
a lot of people got that
Yeah,
wrong.
we got that game wrong.
I said the Packers fans.
Except for the Packers fans. But were you expecting a score like that?
No, it was nothing what I compared to it. I thought Dallas was going to win that game, and I thought Dallas was going to have a big lead at the half on them. But, you know, that's how football goes sometimes. You can be down, come back and win. Just like what the Patriots did in that Super Bowl. They were down 20-3 at the half, and look at what they did. Came back and won.
Yeah, Dallas, I thought they were unstoppable. They weren't, and, you know, their fans, that fan base, they've had to put up with a lot of playoff losses over the last few years.
Yeah, they did, but hopefully they can.
Well, they kept the coach, so
They did.
And that's one less spot that Coach Belichick can interview for. Mike McCarthy's coming back next year. So anyway, we both got that wrong. I also picked Cleveland, Joe Flacco. I really wanted to see them win, and I did not get that pick right.
C.J. Stroud looked good.
Yeah, he did look good. We'll see how that goes this week. This week, wild card weekend highlights. Actually, Texans beat the Browns 45-14. Kansas City, we both had that one.
Yes, we did.
You got 26-7. Green Bay beat Dallas. We just talked about that. The Lions beat the Rams by 1. What about those Lions? What a great story that is, isn't it?
That's an unbelievable story. You know, I feel bad for Stafford losing to his former team, but at the same time, I also gotta feel good for Jared Goff because Jared Goff was in the Rams for a while, and
Yeah,
now he's in Detroit trying to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he got it done. And the Monday night game, Tampa beat the Eagles. What happened to this Eagles team?
We had both that one.
We did get that one right, but what a slide in the last few games of the
Well,
season.
I'm kind of happy that the Eagles are out of it. I don't really like the Eagles.
Buccaneers look good. Buffalo
Yes,
beat the Steelers. I think we both had that one, 31-17.
Snow game.
Yeah. So
I feel bad for the fans because we got to bring this up. They had a shovel. They had a shovel to their seats.
they did. I saw it. They were hiring people all morning to shovel so that the fans could get into the game.
And it's supposed to be snowing again. It snowed all week in Buffalo, I saw.
So
It's supposed to be 4 degrees when kickoff starts.
it will be an interesting weekend. Divisional round this weekend, Kendall. What do we have?
AFC, Ravens versus Texans. Saturday, who do you have?
I have the Ravens.
I have the Texans.
Okay, we disagree on that one. I just think the Ravens look so good. It would be hard to bet against them.
Chiefs versus Bills Sunday.
I
Who
have
do
the
you
Chiefs.
have?
I have the Chiefs in that game. I think they're going
I
to pick it
have
up.
an unbelievable. I have Buffalo.
You do? Okay, we disagree again, Kendall. Okay, what's next?
49ers versus Packers Saturday. Who do you have?
I have
Niners.
I have the 49ers.
Me too.
Okay, we both have the Niners on that one.
Lions versus Bucks Sunday. Who do you have?
I'm going to go with the Lions. I really like that story. I want to see them continue to win. Who do
We're
you have?
gonna disagree again. I had the Bucks pulling
Okay.
it. I have the Bucks pulling one out.
All right, well, this will be an interesting weekend coming up.
Up or down?
Up or down?
Will Belichick end up in Atlanta? Yes.
Yes, I think Bill Belichick will end up in Atlanta.
Will Bill Belichick's son stay in New England? Maybe.
I'm going to go with, I think one will stay and the other son might leave and go work with his father. That's what I think.
Will Josh McDaniels be the new offense coordinator?
I think so, yes.
I think so, yes, too.
Although there was a lot of talk, he has to, he has to go wherever he's going to have to pick his loyalty,
Yeah,
right? Because he could
is.
go with Bill Belichick wherever he ends up, or is he going to go back to the Patriots? We'll see about
We'll
that.
see.
Okay.
Will Taylor Swift travel to Buffalo for the game this week?
Will
Yes.
Taylor Swift travel to Buffalo? I believe, yes, she will.
Yeah.
Okay.
You won.
All right, so Celtics, 32-9, 20-0 at home still. They're still in first place. They play tonight.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Versus the Nuggets. Going to be loud in the house.
Okay, Bruins, they won last night, 27 wins. They're still in the first place in the Atlantic
are.
Division. Next week, big AFC, NFC showdown. Our show will be next Thursday.
We'll be back here.
Any Unified updates? Unified
Yeah.
basketball.
So Unified updates. We play today at San Francisco, 3:30. Be there. Be sure. We would like to see the fans on the road.
All right, so Unified today. Get out and see those Wildcat games coming
then-
up the next week or so.
Then Thursday, we return. We come here. So Monday we have a road game at Biddeford. So Thursday we return here to play our first home game. We love seeing the fans on the road at home. I love playing at home better than the road. But it's part of life. It's part of business.
It is. So you're going to be away today, away Monday, and then Unified basketball back here in York on Thursday next week.
And then speaking of that, then the girls play Thursday night. The boys are on the road.
Okay, so busy week of basketball next week.
Yeah, just stay tuned to look at the athletic.
Stay tuned to all the events going on in the next week or so. There's a lot of Wildcat sports going on. We appreciate everybody's support. If you could like us on YouTube, thank you for joining us this week.
And
we'll see you
Facebook,
next week. Facebook.
Bye.
Have a great week. Thank you.